I'm back. I'm back. So let's just see if this sticks. Let's see if this sticks. Let's hope so. Let's freaking hope so. Hopefully, everything works out. Hey Peter, good to see you again. Thank you so much for your patience. I appreciate you so much. Peter says hello, or hi, more accurately. Please consider getting vaccinated so you don't end up in the hospital. You're 17 times more likely to be hospitalized if not vaccinated. Yes, I will definitely consider that. Thank you. I appreciate that. We're good at the moment. But yeah, we will be considering that in the future. We just have some health concerns, and things like that. We have a lot of questions that we want answered before we do these things. You know what I mean? And I'll leave it at that. I will, because it's controversial, and you know how much I hate controversy on this channel. I try to keep it lighthearted. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate your concern, Peter. I am gonna be diving into some more research. It's been a couple months since I've done any more research on everything, and I've been avoiding the news like the plague because I really don't want that in my life every single day. The news is depressing, and I'm kind of an emotional person, and so I don't like to have negativity in my brain all the time from the news, so I try to avoid it, you know what I mean? I used to not do that. There for a few years I watched it all the time, and that wasn't good. But anyway, I totally get where you're coming from. I appreciate you. Austin Sweet, good to see you back. I'm getting stronger every day, he says. I'm on a healthy track to being fully recovered soon. I do look forward to my regular life again. Yes! Yes, oh my gosh, yes. I look forward to you getting back on track and everything too, and getting back to your regular life. That's got to be very frustrating that you've had this happen, and I can't imagine how frustrating and trapped you've been feeling. I really hope that you're feeling more independent nowadays. You know what I mean? Let's see. Austin says, feel better soon, Tommy. Thank you, Austin. We appreciate that. I will pass on the word that you're wishing him well and everything. Johnson family videos and vids and vlogs. Hey, Linda. Good to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're trapped here right now. Tommy is resting. He is asleep. He's been asleep for a few hours. And so far so good. He seems to be fine. He's medicated and all that with, whatever the doctors gave him. And I have no symptoms so far. I'm fine. He has the Omicron variant. So any vaccine, the doctor told him any vaccine he would have got wouldn't cover Omicron anyway. So there you go. There you go. Because that variant has just, I feel like it was just discovered I feel like I read today that it was just discovered the end of November, but I'm not sure if that's really accurate. I don't know what's accurate and what's not, honestly, but I'm fine so far. He has flu-like symptoms. He's got chills, he's got body aches, he's got a fever, he has a sore throat from time to time. That's pretty much all he's told me. And he's tired a lot, and I understand completely. I've been trying my best to help him as much as I can, So yeah, it's now time for my jokes, says Austin. That's awesome. Yes, please. Jokes. Chris, welcome back. Good to see you here. Hey, hope you guys are okay. Yes, we are okay. So far, so good. Thank you. Peter says, every day you wait is a day you could die. Well, I don't want to die, and neither does Tommy. So we'll figure out what to do very soon, Peter. We appreciate your concern. Thank you so much. Okay. Chris says, not going to stay long. Got a big photo shoot in the morning. Okay, Chris. I remember you saying that earlier. Good luck on your photo shoot tomorrow. I hope you have lots of fun and everything. Man, would love to see some pictures from it if you want to share and if you're allowed to share. Your photography is pretty great, actually, you know? So I look forward to working with you at some point. Being really nice when we have some time to go to your neck of the woods and everything. Let's see. Peter says, I have 3 variations. Oh, really? Okay. Very cool. So you are like 100% good, right? Very cool. Austin Sweet says, what do you call an overweight... I'm sorry, let me do that again. What do you call an overweight ice fisher? An icebreaker. Of course. Hey, Mattman returns. Hey, Mattman, how you doing? Yo, to you as well. I hope you're having a good night so far. Let's see. Austin Sweet says, what did the Canadians say when their wood got stolen? We've been lumberjacked. Ha! Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it does suck, Mattman. He's not a happy camper right now. And thank you. It's okay, Mattman. We have some medication, and he's getting plenty of rest, and we're making sure he drinks lots of fluids and stuff. It basically seems like the flu so far. The vaccine don't stop you from getting COVID or just not dying. Yeah, I see that. I have 3. I could still get it, but I won't die. Okay, I see. I'm sorry, Brett. Good to see you here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about the internet connection. It does suck. It really does. And we pay top dollar, too, so that's depressing. It's aggravating is what it is. Anyway, yeah. Hopefully it's doing better than it was. Can someone confirm to me that it's doing better than it was, at least? Hey, Stephanie Bethany, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You can still die with the vaccine. Either way, moving on. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. And, hey, how you been, Stephanie? How you been? How's the schoolwork going? Hope you're doing well. Miss your face, Stephanie, I really do. I had originally thought of doing a meetup for this month, but, well, with everything going crazy with Omicron, I just don't think it's worth it. I just don't think anyone will show up right now. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to bet Mazio's isn't going to let me show up anyway, to rent the room or whatever. James Culp, welcome back. Good to see you here. Hello, Carissa. I hope that Tommy feels better very soon. Thank you, James. I hope you're doing well. And I thank you for that. I will pass the word along. He is resting a lot. I'm hoping he feels better soon too. It's hard seeing him so miserable right now, you know? Let's see. Austin Sweet says, why did Bigfoot put 2 slices of bread around his foot? To see what a below-knee sandwich looked like. A below-knee... 2 slices of bread around his foot to see what a below-knee sandwich looks... Oh my gosh, that took me a moment. Oh, that's funny. That's cute. That's really cute. Thanks for sharing that. Brett says, how much are you and Tommy vaccinated? I've recently got my booster, so I am triple vaccinated. We are not vaccinated at all. And I realize that's very controversial and frustrating for many of you. And I'm sorry. We have our own reasons for it. And no, we're not crazy. No, we're not crazy. We're none of those things. We just have concerns that we have concerns that, and we have questions we want answered beforehand on some things. And that is a personal thing for us. I support anyone that feels comfortable getting the vaccine and the boosters and stuff. Like, if you feel comfortable doing so, absolutely want you to do it, you know, be protected and all that. But for me and Tommy, this stage in our life where we're at right now, and all things considered, we want more answers. That's all. And that's all I'm going to say. So please, guys, please respect that. Please be nice about it to us. It is our personal journey. We all have our own personal journey and our own opinions, and that's ours. And I really hope that you guys can respect that and everything. You know what I mean? I know it's a controversial thing. I know there's a lot of passion behind it. So anyway, thank you, Linda, for the prayers. We really appreciate that. If anyone wants to pray for us or send healing vibes our way or whatever, please do. We welcome it. You know, we'll never turn it down a prayer or a good vibe, you know, a healing vibe or whatever. So yeah. Stay safe. Thank you, Mattman. You too. Why did the mustard blush? Because he saw the ranch dressing. Oh, I'm gonna... Dang it. I want to send that to my dad right now, but it's so late. I just want to send that to my dad right now. I'm gonna send it to Tommy, and he's gonna be like, what the hell? I'm gonna send that... Yeah, I'm gonna send that to Tommy right now. From my phone, because I just really want to remember that. Can we talk about food? Yes, we can, Chevy Fi's feed. Yes, we can. I know I jumped ahead on the chat. Doesn't mean I'm not going to cover any things anyone said before that. I just happened to see that, and I loved it and couldn't help but say it out loud already. Come on, Messenger. You're screwing around. I just want to send this before I forget. And Tommy's gonna, like, send a rolling his eyes emoji, I'm sure, if he wakes up. If he wakes up. I mean, when he wakes up. Not if. Like, if I wake him up. I'm not trying to be scary and morbid. I'm saying if he wakes up from me sending him this message. This joke compliments of Austin... Sweet. Smiley face. There we go. Alright. I'm exiting out now. Alright, I just want to send that to him, and then I remember to go back and send it to him. It's doing better, not skipping like crazy. Oh, good. Good, thank you, Stephanie, for telling me that. Okay, cool. Take medicine after you get COVID or vaccination before both are medicated. Okay. Well, we will definitely look into that and all that stuff. Trust me, Peter, we're going to stay safe. Stephanie says the amount of reading for just one class is absurd. Oh, God, I can't imagine. Jeez. Sorry to hear that, Stephanie. Sounds daunting, to say the least. Stephanie Bessie says, yeah, I'm wondering if an event I paid for in February will still be in person. Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh. That's got to be frustrating. Hang in there. Hopefully they'll give you some answers soon. This is just ridiculous. Nowadays, everything being up in the air, up into the last minute, just based on how many people get sick. This is crazy to me. Like, never in history, in modern history, has this been something we have to be concerned about. This is bizarre to me, honestly. Crazy. Austin Sweet says, why did the peanut butter want to spread out? To smooth things out. Of course, naturally. Oh man, in Canada you don't have a choice. Interesting. That's really interesting that you don't have a choice in Canada. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna try to remember to look up some things about their policies in Canada later on, maybe tomorrow or something. Austin says, what type of cake do orphans not eat? Homemade. Oh. Oh, that one's a sad one. Oh. Hey, Chevy 5-Speed. How you doing tonight? Yeah, maybe we could talk about food. We can talk about food. Like, what's your favorite... Alright. How does everyone like their potato the best? Do you like them mashed? Au gratin or whatever? I don't know how to say it. Like, do you like your potato... Like, how do you like your potatoes? Do you like them baked? Do you like them mashed? Tell me how you like your taters. Hash browns? Let's talk about that. Peter says the hospitals are filling up with the unvaccinated people. Yeah, we did notice that there was a lot of people at urgent care. A lot of people. Stephanie Bethany says praying for you both. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Heart to you. Thank you. Chevy, we can always talk about food, right? For real. Yes, we can always talk about food. So Austin said someone tried to scrape ice off their window using a discount card, but could only get 20% off. Good night, everyone. Oh my god. I thought you'd just tell me something random, but you were telling me a joke. That's funny. That's really funny. Thank you for that. You have a good night too, Austin. Thank you for the jokes. Thank you for making us laugh. Have a good night and get plenty of rest, okay? Alright then. Brett says, thought I'd ask about it. Hope the illness doesn't mean hospitalization or death. Even though I'm vaccinated, I'm still feeling the mental health deterioration and tired of everything. Yeah, us too. Well, I mean, I guess for me personally, I don't feel all that mentally crazy about it yet. But I know that's just a matter of time. I mean, we are going to be here for a while. But I'm an introvert too, so it may not affect me as much as some other people that want to be around people more. Or prefer to be around people more. But no, so far, no hospitalization or anything like that. It's just flu-like symptoms for the most part. Yeah, glad you're vaccinated and stuff. Everyone, seriously, do what's right for you. Sorry. Dry scalp here, or something. It's winter, you know? It's winter in Oklahoma, so there you go. But, yeah. Let's see. Do you remember McDonald's birthday parties? Yes! Chevy 5-Speed. Here's a fun fact for you guys. One of my first jobs was at McDonald's. And I worked there for about 1.25 years, maybe almost 1.5 years or so. And one of the things I did was I did birthday parties for kids at McDonald's, and I had a lot of fun doing the event because it was my job to get the cake out. I made all the party favors. I provided the candles. I was like the waitress of birthday parties at McDonald's, and I loved it. It was like the most fun I would ever have on the job and stuff. It was great. So yeah, I do remember them. And the cake, honestly, the ice cream cake or whatever that they had, well, maybe it was an ice cream cake. It was kept in the freezer, and then we thawed it out for a few hours or whatever. But the cake was delicious. I tried it a couple times. It was fantastic cake. It's weird how good the McDonald's cake is. That was a while back, though. Hopefully it's still as good. If they even have cake. They probably don't, do they? Stephanie Bethany says, repeating since it seemed you skipped it, might turn your mic down a bit because you're blowing it out a bit, I think. Oh, really? Wow. I did not realize that. Alright. I turned it down just a little bit. Okay. Thank you, Stephanie. Maybe I'll do a test later to see what the right volume should be and everything. Thank you for saying something. Oh, French fries. Oh my gosh. Yes, Stephanie. French fries are pretty freaking great. Brett says, saw a bad joke for Austin. What do you call a mummy covered in chocolate and nuts? A pharaoh Roche? What do you call mummy covered? Am I saying it wrong? A Ferrero Rocher? Man, am I stupid or something? I cannot. I don't get it! A mummy. Okay, a mummy covered in chocolate and nuts. A Ferrero Rocher. I guess I don't know what a Roche is. A Roche? Roque? I'm so sorry, Brett. I feel kind of stupid right now. Hey, maybe Austin will enjoy the joke. He'll come back and he'll see it and he'll be like, I understand completely. Chris says, I saw the movie Kingsman with my dad last night. It was good. It's a prequel to The Kingsman. Oh, cool. That sounds like a good movie to see. Peter says, we have had pandemic before many times. Back in 1918, pandemic flu and Black Plague, H1H, first scars, many more to come. Man. Well, that's very unfortunate. I remember hearing about the 1918 stuff that was going on. We haven't really had anything like that since then, until now. I mean, when I say now, I mean in the last year or two, so it's very interesting. Animal agriculture is causing pandemics. Oh, geez, I really hope not. That's terrible if it is so. Hey, Sue, please QC. How you doing? How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Long time no see. What's it been like in your neck of the woods lately? Peter or laboratory created them. You know what? The lab, they did. I do feel like they created it in lab. Peter said, "Did you blow up balloons when at McDonald's?" You know, I don't think that I blew them up with my mouth, but I can't remember if I feel like I might have like had a helium machine. I think I might have. Did I have balloons? I can't remember doing balloons for that, but that was so long ago. That was like half a lifetime ago for me now. I didn't. If I did blow up balloons, it was with a helium machine or something. It was with helium. If I did that, I do feel like I did blow up some balloons with helium, but yeah, pretty much. That's it. Yeah. Very cool. Thank you for the feedback, Stephanie. I have it like right down the middle in the game now. So now I see that must be my sweet spot for this, the live stream, and recording. Yeah. I had it turned down quite a bit for something way back, and when I was like recording my audition stuff for the movie I'm in, The Crawl or Die 2. I'm in 2 parts of that as a featured extra. Or, not 2 parts, probably more. I'm 2 people in it. That might be combined into one through some kind of artful story where they're the same person the whole time and no one knew. I don't know. I have no idea. All I know for sure is that I remember when I auditioned for Crawl or Die 2, I knew that I was going to be yelling and screaming in my monologues, and so I turned the gain down quite a bit, because I knew it would distort the yelling, screaming part if I had it too high, and I don't think I ever turned it back up. So I had it like way low on the gain forever and ever, and never realized it until recently. And so I'm really sorry if it's been too quiet for you guys this entire time. Sorry, I didn't mean to, but I'm gonna start fixing it now. Let's see. QC says vitamin D boosts your immune system and stop all coronavirus. I do have some vitamin D on hand, so I will definitely be taking some of that. Wait. Hey, Tommy! You're awake! Look at you being all awake! hey, I told you guys earlier, probably on the last stream that broke out or whatever, and I was hoping that he would be watching from his phone in bed or something at some point, and here he is. Oh, man. Hey, Tommy. I'm glad to see that you're awake. That's right, because you, set your alarm to take your pills again. That's right. That's what it was. I'm glad you're awake. Cool. Chevy 5-Speed says, I miss bath salts. Those were the days. By the way, this music, last time it was trippy psychedelic music. This time it's just like relaxing music or Labor Day lazy time music. So this one's called this track's called Trap Juice. It's kind of weird, kind of romantic or something. Anyway, that's what you're listening to. That's why it sounds a little different than last time. It's a different vibe for sure, but still supposed to be relaxing. Now, by bath salts, Chevy 5-Speed, are you talking about bath salts that you actually bathe in, or are you talking about something else? Those were the days. Let's see. Bath salts, huh? Interesting. Let's see. Peter Cunnington says, Farrah Rocher or chocolates covered in... Oh, okay. See, I am so sorry. Forgive me, guys. Things go over my head so easily. Especially these days, I feel. Let's see. C Place QC says, yes, Tom will help you, or eucalyptus oil in bath. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, man. A nice bath sounds great right now. Just like a nice relaxing bubble bath. Oh, goodness gracious. Stephanie Bethany says, no joke. Whatever you do, Tommy, keep your fluids up. When my husband had it, he had to visit a hospital and had to take IV. Then a day or so later was hospitalized because he still wasn't drinking enough. Oh, dang. Oh, wow. Well, he keeps requesting 7-Up pretty often. So I think I'm probably going to have to go back tomorrow and get some more 7-Up. Actually, when I say go back, I mean probably going to just, have Reesers do it, and then I just show up with the car and then have them put it in the back. Really don't want to take any chances right now. And, I mean, it's more convenient that way anyway, honestly. Hey, Tommy! Hey. How you feeling, sweetie?
Like doo-doo.
I'm sorry. Alright, bye.
Bye.
Go get some rest.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Down here to get some more water after
Oh, okay. Oh, so, Stephanie, you'll be happy to know that your advice made Tommy come downstairs and get a big bottle of water to take back up with him. So thank you for that. We don't want to take any chances around here. Let's see. Brett says, have you heard of Ferrero Rocher chocolates? That's a play on the Egyptian mummy covered in chocolate and nuts. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. You know what? Yes, Ferrero, like, now that you say that, like, I feel like I've seen those words before, but I still don't, I don't know. I don't know if I've seen those chocolates very often around. I don't know. I feel so unsmart right now. Yeah, that's right. That just makes me feel, that makes me seem even more unsmart saying unsmart instead of stupid. But hey, it is what it is, right? Oh man, let's see. C-Place QC says, but in winter, low sun, everyone should take vitamin D. They add it on milk. Yes, I usually have seasonal depression this time of year, with it being winter in the US and stuff, and and therefore less sunlight and everything, I find myself getting depressed very easily and having low energy and stuff. And so I keep vitamin D stocked up just for this time of year in case I need to take some. It does seem to make a difference in my mood and everything else like that. It does. It really does make a difference to me. Let's see. If you don't drink milk, you need to take pills. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't drink dairy milk. I drink almond milk mainly, or soy milk. So yeah, should probably, take the pills for sure. Tommy says, I am only going to be here for a sec because my head hurts, but wanted to say hi to everyone. Aww, Tommy, get some rest. Hey, it's been a few hours. Double check your prescription, Tommy, but what it says on there, but I think that the pharmacist told me you can take that up to 6 times a day as needed. So if you're feeling more pain, double check the bottle, but if you're feeling more pain, it's been God, how many hours has it been? I want to say it's been like 3 or 4 hours since you took that medicine last, but I'm not for sure. Gosh, it was light outside, wasn't it? I don't know. If you can remember when you took it, I feel like you could take more again, but double check yourself. I might be wrong. Yeah. Get good rest, Tommy, says Stephanie. Oh, that's very sweet. Yeah, definitely get some rest, Tommy. Let's see. Brennan. Hey, Brennan. Hope you're doing well tonight. Brennan says, hey, Tommy. Hope you're doing okay. Oh, very sweet. Yeah, he's doing okay, but not much better than okay. You know what I mean? So, hey, Hudzafe. I'm sorry I'm mispronouncing your name. I'm almost certain of it. Hudzafe Kairadin says, doing yoga challenges part 2. Are you requesting that I do a part 2 of a yoga challenge? That would be kind of fun to do. That was a fun stream for me to do. I would be more than happy to do another yoga challenge. Are you guys into that? Like, is there more people on board with that? If so, then I'll make a plan to do that. God, I don't know why I'm all scratching my ankle here. And it itches. Winter sucks, man. I just want to, bathe in a bottle of lotion. I want to bathe in a bottle of lotion. That's what I want. Yes, I want to shrink down to the size of a genie and just live inside a bottle of lotion for a while so my dry skin won't be dry anymore. Okay, sorry. Is that oversharing? I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know really. I never really grasped what that was, oversharing versus just telling about yourself. I just like to tell about myself a lot, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you can relate. Maybe you're the same way. Who knows? Chris says, hey, have a great night. Hope Tommy feels better. Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you, Chris. You have a great night, too. Get some rest. Have fun with at your photo shoot tomorrow. Good luck with everything. I hope I get to see a picture or two from there. From that. Better go to bed. Good night. Yes, good night, Chris. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Let's see here. Yay, good job, Tommy. Yeah. Stay hydrated. Drink your water, man. Drink your water. Peter says, I don't drink milk. I'm vegan. I've never taken pills. Oh, man. Never taken any pills? Like nothing for a headache or anything like that? Michael Vell, hey! Good to see you, Michael Vell. Hope you're doing well today or tonight. Can only drink lactose-free milk. I'm the same way. I'm lactose intolerant, so I can't have regular milk anyway. So I typically have almond or soy. So yeah, and it sucks because a lot of times I'll eat stuff that has dairy in it and not think about that or realize it. And then later on I'll feel like crap. I'm like, oh god, here we go. Oh man. Peter says, do inhaling helium on your balloon channel. I will. I will do that, Peter. I will. It may be a while. I don't know how much helium we have here right now, if we have any at all, but I'll get some helium and I'll do that soon. I got so many videos to make on that channel, and I need to make some videos for this channel. I've been wanting to for a while, so this whole time, I'm gonna see this as long as I don't get sick too, or before I get sick too. I'm gonna try to make as many videos as possible, and I need to start making videos for this channel. I've been wanting to do that. Brendan says, half wonders if someone could get vitamin D by sitting under a black light. Oh, man. That's an interesting question. I feel like that's worth a Google or something. You know what I mean? That's an interesting question. Peter says, autistic people sometimes don't understand what is right to share and not. Yeah, I can relate to that. So I just usually tell everyone everything, and then... Or I often forget to share vital information that people say is very important. I'm like, sorry about that. I didn't realize that. Hey, optimistically cynical. Hope you're doing well tonight. Good to see you here. They say curiosity killed the cat. Yeah? Well, I'm very curious, so I need to tread lightly, I guess. Michael Bell says you only need to get 15 minutes of sunlight to get your daily dose of vitamin D. I think I remember hearing that. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, that's not a bad chunk of time to spend outside to get that. Unfortunately, sometimes the sun doesn't come out. That's depressing, right? Oh man. Peter says milk is cow's breast milk and they kill the cows after they can't produce milk. Well, that's just really sad. It's really sad, Peter. That's really sad. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, my stupid ankle will not stop itching. Both of them! What is going on? Ah! So frustrating. Man, I'm getting hungry out of nowhere. It's been a while since I ate something, I guess. Peter says if you don't want to get sick from COVID, you could just get the vaccine. Just saying. Well, it really just... Okay, I mean, Peter... I am taking into consideration what you were saying, and I appreciate your concern. Alright, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna figure it out. We're just gonna go from there. I appreciate you, Peter. Michael Bell says, doesn't have to be direct light. Oh, really? Not direct light, huh? Just like you happen to... You just so happen to be like outside, and like even if you're under the shade maybe, and there's still some light showing, like going in towards me, like is that gonna help? I guess that's pretty cool to know. Yeah. All right, so what else has been going on? Oh, let me tell you one thing. So to complicate matters, I've been having car issues, and Tommy, before he got sick and everything, like a few days before this happened, a day or two actually, before all this stuff happened, Tommy borrowed my car to go to the store because it was after dark, and he has like light issues with his car, and so if it's after dark, then he usually has to take my car. Otherwise he risks blinding people because his car is basically stuck on brights, and he's the only one that knows how to consistently keep it from blinding people at night. You gotta hold it a certain way the entire time you're driving. It's crazy. We gotta get that fixed. It's been an issue for a couple years now. We gotta get that fixed. Anyway, long story short, He borrowed my car and then discovered that it was having trouble starting and everything like that, like from the store to get back home. Luckily it started, and he brought it back home, and he started messing with it, and you realize that I needed to get a new battery because this one was old. It was like overdue to get changed by over a year. It needed to be changed. So he changed out the battery, cleaned off the terminals, cleaned off everything, and then the car wouldn't start. But then later on it started not 1, but 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. It started 3 separate times, and then a 4th time when I went to work, and it started, and I went to work in that car. So we thought everything was fine. We thought maybe the battery just needed time to reset. You know how they have like, you know, I don't know. They have like, I don't know, computers, and like there's basically like a tiny computer system in your car, right? Even the older ones, and then, you know, the battery and the car have to communicate, and I don't know. Somehow it needs time to work together. I don't know. I was told by a coworker that might be the case. So I drove the car to work, and then not yesterday, but the day before yesterday, I was leaving work, and I went to my car, and I got in, and it wouldn't start, and so I had to take an Uber home. And then when I got home, I got messages from Tommy saying I'm having symptoms. I'm not feeling so well. And then I went to bed, and then he woke me up at 3:30 in the morning and said, "Hey, pretty sure I have COVID. My self-test says I do." And then at that point I realized I'm not gonna be able to go anywhere. He's not gonna be able to go anywhere, and I don't have a car. I do have a car because I can use Tommy's car during the day. But I got my car stuck in downtown Tulsa, and I'm not allowed on the property until I think I can test negative, or I don't have a fever, or whatever. I'm not really sure. But anyway, that's complicating matters even more, because I'm gonna have to call the parking garage that I park in and let them know, hey, I realize that my car's been there for a while, but please don't tow it away. I do pay an absurd amount of money to park my car there just to go to work, so I'd appreciate if you just left it there. Don't mess with it. So hopefully they'll get the message. I'm gonna try to call them tomorrow, even though it's a weekend. I should have called them today, but I didn't have time. But yeah, the struggle is real, my friends. Yeah, the struggle is real. I will not figure it out too late. I plan on living to be 100. Thank you very much. 70 Nothing says, I've gotten sunburn from being out for a long time on a cloudy day. Whoa! That's shocking. I've heard that can happen. It's I just had a brain fart. Sorry, what was I talking about? Okay. Oh yeah. It's crazy that you can get sunburn on a cloudy day, because like I think the reason why you can get sunburn on a cloudy day is because subconsciously you don't really feel like you have anything to worry about, you know? You're like, it's cloudy out, I don't have to worry about the sun. And then later on you look in the mirror, I'm like, I look like a lobster. Ooh. What the heck? Supleski says, it's cold, do that to battery. Oh yeah, the cold will do that to the battery for sure, especially if it's an older one. And the car's old too, so there you go. There's those things right there. Chevy 5-Speed says, I've never used Uber. Okay. So you haven't used any kind of, like, service like that? Cplays QC says, buy booster cables. It will save you in the future. Definitely a good point. I do have some cables in the back of my car. But I don't know if that would have helped or not. Maybe it would have helped. I don't know. I did have... I just, like, no one was around. And the parking garage is, like, you have to, like, badge in and badge out of it. So to get any coworkers that I actually know to drop my car would have been a royal pain. It's a big parking garage. It's like a mall parking garage in a way. That's kind of how it's built. It's got like 6 or 7 levels of cars. It's crazy. I have to pay like $60 a month to park my car to go to work. It's unreal. And that's after my job pays for like half of the price of it. Like it's actually like over $100 to park my car just to go to work. Ugh. It's maddening. It's maddening. I don't understand why it has to be so expensive. Buy booster. Oh, okay. I already read that. Sorry. All government workers in Canada got fired if they didn't get the vaccine. Ah. Bummer. Michael Vell says, Stephanie, I think UV is harsher than just light. Interesting. That makes sense. It's kind of weird. Science is so weird to me. So weird. How light works and all that. How you can think you're just sitting out on a cloudy day, nothing to worry about, and then boom! Sunburn! Out of nowhere. Just a sunburn just slaps you in the face right there. And then you're like, why did you do that, sun? Why? I've been nothing but good to you. Oh, man. Brett says, I've been careless for over 10 years. Still rent a car when I go away. Okay. Oh. You've been carless for... What did I say? I thought I've been carless for over 10 years. Still rent a car when I go away. Okay. I'm sorry, Brett. I know you haven't been careless. You're doing just fine in life, I'm sure. But that's interesting that you haven't had a car in 10 years and you're still able to get around when you need to. That's pretty cool, actually. Because cars are expensive. The insurance that you have to have in the U.S. And then other things associated with it. Repairs, all that stuff, changing the oil, all of it can be such a mess. Such a mess. I just realized I haven't been looking at the multi-stream at all. I am so sorry. Let me just go double check to see if anyone in Twitch has said anything. Hey, Twitchers, I am so sorry. Okay, I haven't seen anything so far. I think we're good. Everyone's been from YouTube so far. Okay. I guess that makes sense, Michael. Yeah, for sure. Let me go back here. Okay. No, Chevy 5C says, nope, no DoorDash or Grubhub or anything. What? Whoa. That's crazy to me. Like, I am spoiled. I am a spoiled brat when it comes to that stuff. Yeah, I love, getting food sent to me. It's expensive though, so I always feel bad if I do it too much, because it does cost a lot of money. C-Place QC says you call a taxi for, boost, costs $15. What? Really? You can call a taxi to come boost your car? I never even thought of that as a possibility. That's really interesting. You want to comments are getting already extensively gone over this. That's fair, Stephanie. You as the moderator, you have that right. Appreciate you. I appreciate everyone and all your opinions about everything. I'm just getting a little stressed out about talking about that anymore is all. Brett says, I think it's called albedo on why you can still get sunburn on an overcast day. Reflection from the ground. People get sunburned more when skiing for that reason. Whoa! Whoa! That's weird to me. Like, I didn't even think about people skiing and getting sunburned. That's so crazy to me. That makes perfect sense, though. Of course, you get probably sunburned more. You probably get sunburned more out in the cold than any other time, because you wouldn't think about the sun baking you because it's cold. Okay, is it this way for you guys? Like, if you're outside and it's cold out and it's sunny, are you less likely to think you need to put sunscreen on because it's cold outside? Because you're like, I'm not going to be out here that long, or like, oh, it's cold out, the sun's gonna hurt me. Even though it's like technically the same level of sun, it's just cold as hell. Or cold as non-hell. Cold as what I think Siberia is probably cold as. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never been there. Don't plan to. Seems cold. Siberia seems really cold. Let's see. Mr. Gee, hey there, sweetie. How you doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. Hi, happy weekend, potato chips queen. Oh, thank you, Mr. Gee. Hope you're having a happy weekend. I'm gonna be making a lot of videos tomorrow, hopefully. Is there a particular mental health topic that you guys want to know my opinion on or anything? If not, I'm just gonna start telling stories about myself and hope for the best. I am more well versed in ADHD than I am autism, because I've only learned in the last year or so that I have it, autism. Whereas ADHD, I've known since I was 14 years old I have it. So I could talk more about the ADHD than I can my experiences with autism, since I'm still discovering it. But I'm willing to share whatever I can about my experiences with it. You see, Brennan says, look some stuff up. There are UV lamps for this purpose. Black lights are mostly UVA, but vitamin D needs UVB. Interesting. I guess there is a risk that if a person uses lamp too long, they sunburn. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard about those lamps for people with seasonal depression, and I thought about getting one before. I still might sometime, because this time of year can be very rough for me, like many other people that have seasonal depression and all that stuff. Can get kind of crazy. I don't know. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I'm feeling a little bit right now. Could be the drink, I don't know. I've decided to take a different approach to no drinking. Before, I was like, I'm taking these no fun pills, these pills that take away the fun for drinks and stuff, and then just go completely abstinent. That has not worked for me. I am around too many people that still consume alcohol, and it's just been difficult. And so my therapist has said, hey, why don't you actually just start with 2 designated days each week that you do not drink anything, and then after a month increase it to 3 days, and then increase, and so on, and then make it just social. And so I'm going to do that instead of the completely abstinent thing, because I can't like any kind of thing, any kind of social interaction that I've had outside here besides work or something, like hanging out with family or friends. It seems like I get offered it a lot, and like I just can't seem to get away from it. So I have to adjust a different way. So I did tell you guys, I'm like, I'm going dry for January, or dry till March. Well, that's no longer the issue now. but I'm gonna try to change in a different way. I'm not overindulging or anything right now. In my personal opinion, I don't think I am, but I still know that's not good for me. So I want to change anyway. It's just difficult. We all have our things, don't we? We all have our bad habits, right? Peter says, I know a person, they died from skin cancer from a sunburn. Oh, that's so sad. That's frustrating. Chevy 5-Speed is asking, do you have any pets? No, not anymore. We had 2 cats, but they both were elderly cats, and they both passed away. About, I don't know, one of them, it's been about 6 months or so, and the other one's been about maybe almost a year. Yeah, it's been really sad without them. We've been trying to win over, I'm sorry, I've seen that this light needs plugged in. We're trying to win over these 2 strays in the backyard. One of them's a big black cat that looks like a tomcat. And then the other one's this cute little munchkin tabby cat with the short little legs and everything. Very cute. They take our food all the time, but they will not let us pet them yet. But we're still working on it. We want to win them over, and then maybe we'll go from 0 cats to 2 cats. Because we're super into cats. Well, I'm super into cats. I got Tommy on board with cats when we got our when we had Charlie, and then we had our other cat Edwin. Had Charlie for 15 years. What about you, Chevy 5-Speed? Do you have any pets? Tell me about your pets, guys. Hey, GG's 007 Potato Chip Queen, representing from Twitch over there. Oh, I see you with your little wrench. I love that, GG. So awesome. Chevy 5-Speed said, yeah, I just never used it, LOL. I'll have to try it sometime. Yeah. Spoil yourself sometime. Like, okay, how about make it a birthday present to yourself or something? Or something. Just, if you ever get some extra money and you want to just spoil yourself one time, just give yourself that one time of like Grubhub or something. Grubhub or Uber Eats or whatever for the food part. Just order yourself something from any restaurant you want and have them take it to you. Yeah, it'll cost more, but man, you will feel like a king when you can get like a fancy restaurant type food or a sit down restaurant food item just delivered straight to you without having to go pick it up or anything. It's amazing, but it's more expensive. And then whether you drink or not, it is so nice to not have to find a parking spot when you're going to a public outing. Like if you're going to a concert or anything, it is so nice to just go there and be like, they drop me right off at the door, which they often do. And man, all you gotta do is when you want to leave the event you're at, be it work or a concert or whatever the case is, you just get on your phone and be like, do, take me home. And then you wait a few minutes and someone comes and picks you up and takes you home. It's amazing. You don't have to worry about a parking spot to where you're going. You don't have to worry about stressing out about anything. It's nice. The only thing you have to really worry about is if you're not feeling talkative and the Uber driver or the Lyft driver is talkative, because sometimes that can get on your nerves if you're not in the right mood. But oftentimes they're really nice, and it's always, to me, it's fascinating to hear about their lives and what they know and what they've been through and where they've been, because like everyone's so different, you know. And I feel like Uber and Lyft drivers are like one of the most interesting people that I come across, because it's so diverse. Like the people I talk to, they're just like, they've been everywhere, they've done everything, it feels like. I'm like, oh man, kind of makes me want to go out and get in more adventures, you know. Brett Hornby says, helps I live in the big city. Parking in downtown Calgary easily sets you back over $200 a month to start. Oh gosh. Yeah, I could see that. Say $112 a month for a transit pass is expensive, but my employer can pay for it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, make them pay for it, Brett. Yeah, that's a lot more affordable than parking your car for $200 a month. Yeah, that's kind of where I would be at right now. Like, I think that the bill for my parking lot altogether is like $160 or $150, something like that. So the fact that I only have to pay 60 of it is, and that's still expensive. Like, I literally get $30 taken out of every paycheck of mine to pay for me to park my car there. I just get so mad thinking about it. But I would be even more mad if I wasn't getting help paying for it. Michael Bell says, I use Uber and such way too much. Man, I totally get it though. It's convenient. It's convenient, and sometimes you just need to use it. I get that. Stephanie Bethany says, I can hear the wind bringing in the weather that may bring us snow. Oh man! I didn't realize there was going to be snow in the forecast. Oh man, wow. I am very glad that I can choose not to drive tomorrow. I can choose not to drive tomorrow somewhere, because I'm not supposed to go in anywhere. Man. And you know what? That's kind of a relief to me, honestly. Oh, okay. You don't, for food delivery, you use Uber for food delivery too much. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's easy to do. We order too much pizza, honestly, ourselves. Like, we don't use Uber Eats a lot, but we do order pizza too often. Or pasta too often. Like Mazzio's pasta, or, what's the other? Pizza Hut pasta. You know, the two main pizza places. I don't know if that's like a world brand or if they're just American brands, but Mazzio's and Pizza Hut, they've been around for a while, and their pasta is pretty good, honestly. Stephanie Bethy says, yeah, my brain doesn't think that the sun still does its thing when it's super cold. Yeah, me either! Yeah, see, so you get it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. The struggle is real. It's like, if it's cold, then, and it's okay, it's safe. That's not how life works, apparently, I guess, but I don't know. Brendan says, apparently there is a cheaper option for UV of basically using a halogen lamp without the filter in place, but this also carries a risk of sunburn and similar. Interesting. I wouldn't have thought about that ever being a cheaper option, but that's interesting. Peter says it's not because it's cold, it bounces off the snow. Oh, it's not because it's cold, it bounces off the snow and burns you. Well, that makes a lot of sense, because the snow being white and everything is definitely more reflective than anything else. Well, more reflective than grass and all that other stuff is what I mean. Yeah, I could totally see that. Brett says, usually when it's cold, you have more clothing on and spend less time outside than when it's not. Where I am, the sun is lower in the horizon in the winter. Now Earth is closer to the sun than summer. Interesting. Huh. I'm wondering if the distance between the sun and the earth, like it being closer that this time of year, would cause more of a severe sunburn if you're in the same area this time of year versus a warmer part of the year. Like, I don't know. Just wondering. Interesting. Michael Bell says, can understand why you are a bit distracted. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I am, I'm definitely a bit distracted right now. A little bit sleepy and stuff, for sure. GG's is just smiling. I'm smiling back. GG. Stephanie Bethany says, I'm so hyped because I have one of those rolling crates that teachers use finally. A rolling crate? What? Huh? What? What is that? This sounds exciting to me. My peers used them last semester and I barely had enough room in my backpack then. And now I have more books, so... You have a rolling crate. Rolling crate, huh? What? Ooh, rolling crates that teachers use fun. I don't know. I'm trying to visualize what you're talking about. Like a crate of books? Like just like a big box of books? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, man. Oh! One of those, I know what you're talking about. Like a cart, right? Like a cart of books? Wait, I'm sorry. I feel dumb again. This is a usual thing for me. Please help. Please send help. I'm feeling dumb again. Please send help. Okay. Peter says you should pop balloons with your bare feet on your balloon channel. Maybe sometime. Another person has asked me to do it with pantyhose on at some point. So, bare feet? I don't know. Maybe I will work my way up to that. Who knows? Thank you for the suggestion. Brett says, heard there's snow in Alabama now. Oh, okay, interesting. At least not in the deep freeze like I've been in the last few weeks. Oh, good. Good to hear. Brett, just out of curiosity, hey Brett and Peter, you guys are both in Canada, right? What is the temperature where you guys are at right now? I'm very curious, because it's, let me see. Where's the temperature where everyone's at, actually? I'm gonna just Google Tulsa temperature right now, so you guys can know. It says it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit here, which is, excuse me. Okay, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh man, it's supposed to get down to 27 degrees. Or it was down to 27 degrees at some point. I don't know. Maybe that's an overnight temperature going into the next day. Oh yeah. Oh boy. It's supposed to snow all day tomorrow. It's supposed to have a high of 33 degrees and a low of 21 degrees. And it just says snow all over the place. Stephanie, I didn't even know it was supposed to snow. I need to pay attention to what's going on around me for sure. This is crazy. 39 degrees Fahrenheit is, for those of you elsewhere, that's 4 degrees Celsius. 4 degrees Celsius, that's what it is right now. Yeah. Let's see. Chevy 5 Speed says, I miss when Pizza Hut had mac and cheese. Oh man, mac and cheese sounds really good. I bet they made some really good mac and cheese, honestly. I'm surprised they got rid of it, honestly. Sheesh. I tried to say G's and sheesh at the same time. It came out she's. I don't know. Michael Vell says, was going to ask if you are in quarantine as well, but that's a duh question. Yeah. So basically I called my boss, or I texted my boss and then called my boss, and he basically told me I'm banned from the office for a while and to follow the prompts of the people that are going to be calling me and just go from there, and don't worry about touching base with them until I talk to these other people. So that's what I've been doing. And they tell me that I'm not allowed to come back until the 22nd. Which, that's a Saturday or something. So really it'll be like the 24th or 25th when I come back. Yeah. Crazy, right? But, or I can go back on the 23rd is what they told me. But they'll call me on the 22nd to see if I have a temperature, ask me if I have a temperature, all this stuff like that. Yeah, it's been nuts. Oh, jeez, hold on here. Sammy Bethany says, plus feeling the burn on your face and the cold outside is usually more likely an indicator that you're about to get frostbite instead of sunburn. Haha. Yeah, for real. Yes! So you wouldn't have even thought that you need to, put some sunscreen on because you're like, oh, I'm just cold. That's it. That's just it. Michael Bell says, been a few hot days, but more humid than hot. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's right, because it's summertime in Australia, isn't it? Man. Office Depot calls it a mobile folding cart. Oh, interesting. Oh, I like having a cart. That sounds very convenient. We have carts at work for my job, and I could not live without them, honestly. Let's see here. Peter says, I'm in Victoria. Okay, Brett's... Okay, so Victoria. Calgary is now 7 degrees Celsius. Okay, so let me... Okay, so... Calgary is 7 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna... Okay. So, first off, I'm gonna say, what is 7 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? So it's about 44 degrees, about 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, that's not too bad. And so let me ask Google, what is the temperature in Victoria? I mean, wait. Victoria, Canada. 6 degrees Celsius, so 43 degrees Fahrenheit. So you guys are both in the 40s. That's pretty good. So you guys are a little warmer over there than we are right now. But at the same time, it's probably a different time of day. But it's not going to get much warmer. It's not going to get warmer for us anytime soon. I guess it's going to be in the 20s and 30s for a couple days, at least for us in where I'm at in America. Which is like dead center. Well, I say dead center. Actually, lower center. Lower middle. The Midwest, as they say. Oh, gosh. Like a library cart? Interesting. Chevy 5-Speed says, -10 here in central New York. Wow. Wow. -10 in New York? Oh, God. That sounds miserable. Oh, God. Yikes. Kind of interesting to me that it's colder in New York than it is in Canada. That's wild. Gotta love those cold fronts. Am I right? 43 degrees. Okay, so okay, I see. Peter already figured it out before I didn't look down before I was Googling it myself. Okay, so 43 degrees Fahrenheit in Victoria. Okay. Very interesting. Huh. I'm sorry, not Peter. 70 says snow was in the forecast for tomorrow, which caused plans for grandparents who were going to come from Texas to see my sister-in-law's new baby to be canceled. Oh, that's a bummer. I bet they were really looking forward to that. I bet everyone was looking forward to that. Man, sorry to hear that. What a bummer. Brett says Vancouver Island is very temperate compared to the rest of Canada. Oh, interesting. Michael Vell says 26 degrees Celsius here. Not sure what that is in Fahrenheit. Let me see if I can figure that out. 26 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. It's like Google knows that I'm saying this out loud and already puts Celsius instead of Fahrenheit ahead of it. 78.8 degrees. So it's 79 degrees right now. Oh, that sounds nice. It's a little warm. Just a little tad bit warm. But that sounds like a good, nice temperature, Michael, for sure. Chevy 5-Speed says we're having cold spells here in New York for a few days and snow on Monday. Oh, wow. Yikes. Ooh, you guys are getting the works in New York then, huh? Michael Bell's like, brr! Yeah. Hi, I'm an idiot. How are you doing today? Who's Larry? Who's Larry? Hope you're doing well. I'm an idiot. Oh, man. You got a fun name there. I'm sure you're very smart. I'm sure it's an ironic title. Peter Cunnington says it's 10 p.m. here. Oh, okay, very interesting. It's 12:06 a.m. here, so it is officially January 15th where I'm at right now. I'm an idiot says, hi Howard, how is Eileen's knee surgery? I don't know who these people are. You have the wrong number, sir. Brendan says, I have been feeling a little off recently. Sorry to hear that. Intermittent waves of dizziness with a sudden worse incidence last week. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Generally feeling meh. Not sure what the issue is exactly. Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you've been feeling that way. Jeez. Are you drinking enough water? I know that dehydration can make you feel dehydration can make you feel dehydrated. Dehydration can make you feel dizzy and lightheaded and stuff. So there's that. Are you addicted to caffeine and have you been pulling away from caffeine in the last week? That could also possibly be part of it. Who knows? Get your blood pressure checked. Do you have a way to check your blood pressure? It could be a blood pressure thing. Get some help. Look into it. Set a doctor's appointment, please, Brendan. That is concerning. I don't want to have to worry about you like that. So, see if you can get it checked out. If it's been a little bit, you say it's been like a week or something, I definitely see what the doctor says. Yeah, in Canada we all live in igloos. yeah, in igloos. You got your like gigantic fur coats over there. No, just kidding. Let's see. Brett says Calgary has. Wait. Oh gosh. I hope I don't say this. I know I'm going to say this wrong. Calgary has a Chinook, which is a warm west wind that brings some relief from the cold. A few weeks ago, it was negative 25 degrees Celsius. Wow. Negative 25 degrees Celsius? I know that won't translate well to degrees in Fahrenheit. I'm just gonna take a look here. Negative 14 degrees Fahrenheit. That's, wow, that's bone chilling. That's like, not bone chilling. It's bone, I don't know. I was gonna say something else and then it slipped my head completely. I think I need to get off of here in a minute. My brain is slipping out of my head, like right now. It like fell out and it's on the floor and I have to pick it back up. I'm like, oh, get back in there, brain. Oh, okay, thoughts. Okay, there the thoughts are. Where is Robbie? I don't know. You'll have to ask, you have to send Robbie a text and see what he's up to. Maybe he can send you a GPS coordinate or something. Let's see. Brendan says oh, okay, sorry. No irony, I'm just an idiot. Oh. I don't think so. I don't think so. Chevy 5 Speed says 1:08 a.m. here. Okay, interesting. So you're just an hour ahead of us where I'm at. I'm an idiot says I've been awake for 73 hours. I feel effing great. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I feel like you need to get some sleep then. Are you able to just go get some rest? Like, what's keeping you up? Yeah, that sucks. I'd hate to be up for 73 hours without any kind of rest in between. Sounds terrible. Brennan says, I had my mom check blood pressure at the time, 120/80 at 77 beats per minute. Was slightly stressed. 50 to 60 beats per minute when calm is typical. Okay. Okay. Well, dang. Yeah, sounds like it's a little bit... Just based on what you're telling me, sounds like it could be a bit high, but I'm not a doctor and I'm not good at the blood pressure numbers. I'm not sure. I don't have to watch my blood pressure, so I'm uncertain what the right one is, but 50 to 60 is when calm is typical. Well, definitely sounds like there's something wrong. Michael Vels has been switching from Boss iced coffee to protein shakes. Oh, protein shakes. Yum. I like protein shakes. There are a lot of people that I don't like them because they can kind of have a chalky taste to them sometimes. But I really like the Ensure. I like Ensures. I know that those aren't technically, only certain ones are technically protein shakes, but I like Ensure and I like Boost. And I can't remember if I liked Muscle Milk or not. But yeah, I like protein shakes. I like stuff like that. So how do you feel since you switched from coffee to protein shakes? Do you feel better? Brett says, you did say Chinook right. Oh, cool. Ha, score. It's interesting how the wind works. It is. Sucks for those who get migraines or joint pains due to the sudden changes in barometric pressure falling. Yeah. Yeah, it does suck. And the people with, like, joint issue, like, arthritis and stuff, like, it just blows my mind that they can tell the weather is going to change before anyone else, it seems. Crazy. Stevie says 77 beats per minute isn't bad for most at rest from the people I've measured, to be honest. Okay. Well, that's good. Just keep an eye on it, Brendan. Definitely keep an eye on it for sure. Stephanie Bethany says also barometric pressure changes have been giving me massive headaches. Oh, pressure changes have been giving me massive headaches repeatedly the last few days thanks to whack temperature changes here. Oh, wow. I didn't think about it giving anyone headaches. Huh, I thought that was an allergy-related thing to have headaches when the temperature changes, but I didn't realize that there was more to it. Huh, interesting. Learn something new every day. The more you know. Yeah. 5:15 p.m. here on Saturday afternoon. Wow, that is so crazy to me how different the time is. That's just wild to me. It's like just afternoon for you, and I'm like, it's after midnight for me, buddy. Very cool. I'm an idiot says 6:12 a.m. here for me. How about you? Yeah, it's wow, 6:12 a.m. I can't remember. Did you tell me where you were where you're from? I'm an idiot. I'm in Tulsa, Oklahoma, USA, and it's 12:14 a.m. where I'm at right now. Very interesting. Let's see here. On Twitch, hi, I've been hit by a van. Oh my gosh. Keep your eye on that sparky light thing behind you. I wouldn't trust that thing. I could tell you that much for free. Thank you for the tidbit of info. I appreciate you. I'll keep an eye on that suspicious activity in the background over there. How you doing? I've been hit by a van. Where are you from? I'm Tulsa, Oklahoma, USA. You were probably here when I said that. I'm curious where you're at in the world. And how are you doing? Stephanie says, idiot, are you in the UK? Man. I'm an idiot says, I don't know where I am. What? Come on now. Yeah, you do. Don't tell me that. You know where you're at. Brendan says, a lot of people on my dad's side of the family apparently have an inherited form of bradycardia. My mom measured 165 over 105 and 90 beats per minute, but she has hypertension. Interesting. Oh, okay. Huh. I've been hit by a van says the UK and I have a cause. Oh yeah? What's your cause? I'm almost afraid to ask, but what is your cause? Oh, and you probably were about to tell me. Michael Bell says, I prefer them. You don't get the peak and crash you get with caffeine, such as coffee or Red Bull. Yes, I would love to get away from caffeine and just learn to harness my own, food energy and rest to get energy. Instead of just downing an energy drink or coffee or anything every time I'm tired, because that's not the way to do it. Definitely isn't the healthiest way, anyway. I've been hit by a van, says, I want to get the royal family sold to Disneyland. Oh my gosh, no. No, don't do that. That's not good. To Disneyland, huh? How you plan on doing that? Sounds like quite the undertaking. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, says, I'm an idiot. I'm shit at geography. Okay. Well, sorry to hear that. Stephanie Bethany says, ask because that's the current time in England, at least, by the way. Oh, okay. Interesting. I've been hit by a van, says, or a zoo. Oh, gosh. I don't know anything about the royal family. I know very little, I mean, about the royal family. But good luck with your pursuit on that. Don't know how easy that's going to be to do. I'm sure they have tons of, I would say security, but I don't know. Yeah, royal security? I don't know. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, I'm telling you. I'm an idiot, says, who's been hit by a van? Sounds painful. Yeah. Yeah, it does sound like it's painful. A van, actually. A van. Stephanie Bethany says, oh, I can hit people with a ban. Oh. You've got the power. You got the ban hammer, Stephanie. You do. I've been hit by a van, says they'll be kept behind a glass barrier. That's not further in safety. Oh my goodness. Jeez. You're very passionate about this. You're very passionate about this, I can tell. Chevy 5-Speed says, every time I have McDonald's, my heart hurts after. Oh, gosh. I knew what you meant. I'm an idiot. Yeah, Chevy 5-Speed, that makes sense. I mean, that food is not considered the healthiest. For F's sakes. Laughing emojis here. Yeah. You got some typos in there, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and let you go. And I'm going to go check on Tommy and, I don't know, maybe fix a snack or something. I'm getting kind of hungry now. Yeah. So, anyway, it's been really nice talking to you guys. I hope you're doing well. I'm not sure. More than likely, we'll do a Tuesday night stream. I don't know if maybe they're going to try to call him in on his day off, because Tuesday would be technically the day that he's allowed to go back to work if he doesn't have a fever and all that. And he's negative for that. Usually he'd be off on a Tuesday. Or on Tuesdays, but if they try to get him to come in because he's been out, we will probably skip it. So this next Tuesday is tentative. But if we don't have it the 18th, a hangout the 18th, I will definitely have one Friday the 21st, unless I'm sick, which we don't know if that's going to happen or not, but it's a possibility I'll be sick. Because we are like constantly, or not constantly around each other, but I've been taking care of him and we sleep in the same bed and stuff. So, crossing fingers that I stay healthy and don't get what he has. So anyway, let's see. I'm an idiot, says I've been awake for 72 hours. I'm allowed to typo. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You've earned your typo. Yes, you have. Okay. McDonald's is a necessary evil to enjoy. Yes. I feel that way too sometimes. Yes. Stephanie Matthew says, have a good night. You have a good night too. Thank you so much. Okay, see ya. Yes, see you too. I'm an idiot. I hope you have a good night, rest of your day or night, whatever it is where you're at. And yeah, It's good to see you here in chat. Peter says, please really consider getting vaccinated so you don't die. I will. I will consider that. Thank you so much for your concern. I really appreciate it. I know you care. I know that's why you're saying these things. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you for caring. Let's see. Brendan says, but yeah, I don't think blood pressure is a main issue for the dizziness issues. No physical weakness, not strongly related to movement, etc. Yeah. Okay, then. Well, just keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on your health. And, you know, if things don't get better, go to the doctor, you know. Go to the doctor. Get checked out. You deserve to get, you know, answers for your health, you know. You deserve to feel good and not be sick, not be dizzy, not have to go through that, you know? Michaelville says, would not be part of the royal family right now. What with Prince Andrew? I have no idea, like, what is going on. I'm gonna have to look up what's going on to figure out why there's a passionate disdain for the royal family right now, because I had no idea what was going on with all that. Yeah. Or I don't have any idea, so I'll have to look it up now. You guys are piquing my curiosity for sure. Alright, Michael Vell says, good night, everyone. Good night to you too, Michael Vell. Good night to you, Brendan, Peter, I'm an idiot, Stephanie, Brett, and whoever else is watching that I haven't said goodbye to or greeted or whatever. Brett says, I'm heading out, see if Tuesday happens. Yes. I'll keep you posted. If I start to feel bad, I'll try to give you guys a heads up so you know ahead whether I'm on or not or whatever. Wouldn't that be funny if Tommy just runs a CarissaLicious live stream by himself and I'm just like in the background all sick? I'm like, please pray for me, guys. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, you guys. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a great evening or day or night, whatever it is where you're at. And remember, we are all potato chips in this big bag we call life. And we are stronger together. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys maybe Tuesday, maybe Friday. Send healing vibes my way that I don't get sick too. That's all I'm going to say, because I have no idea. That's the only reason I can't tell you for sure whether the live streams are going to happen. But anyway, crossing fingers. I'll keep you posted. Love you guys. Have a good night. Bye. Outro's still wrong. I'll correct it later. Maybe this...